Recently, a while back, I think I mentioned this in a lot of your comments, I'll put up a video and it'll say to have 2-3 comments and I'll go there and they're not there. Then I figured out you go to YouTube Studios and I see them there. I don't know what's going on. So if I'm not getting back to your comment or saying thank you or something, cut me some slack there because something's wrong. A lot of people have commented many times on my channel. It's not getting to the video. Anyhow, a while back, I got into when Tommy Robinson started doing a lot of podcasts and stuff again. And so I watched this. I was interested. I knew who he was, but I never got into the details of his situation. Then he had a march, got in trouble again, and all this sort of thing. So I got to see a lot of many interviews with him, and then starts coming up in my feed, things going on in the UK. And when I talk about the UK, the same thing is going on here. So I'm not just saying, oh, look how bad they are. It's the same thing is going on here. But you have situations in the UK where someone puts up a mean tweet and they're going to prison. They'll do time. It might only be 5 months or 5 years, but they're locked up. They're not sleeping in their bed tonight. They're locked up, and they're locked up for a while. Like the January 6th thing had something similar. But there are people that have been found with pictures of children, you know what we're talking about, pedestrians, and people who have actually sexually assaulted children who do not spend one night in jail. They get some sort of, re-educate. Who knows? But people are seeing this. This is not hidden. It's out in the open. It's on the internet. It's on the news and this and that. And you think of it, my first reaction is, and the big complaint over there is a two-tier justice system. Certain people, the justice system works for them and it works against everyone else. So if I do something, I'm going to go to jail for a long time. If they do something, nothing. And my first reaction is, don't they see how this looks? Hey, you're making a joke of your system. You're letting your buddy off, which is kind of predators protecting predators. But you're putting this guy away for some mean tweet that he said about, these people or something like that, putting him away for a long time. So this person who did something with children, you're cutting him slack, giving him plenty of grace, but not the other guy who said something opinionated, mean, whatever. And you're thinking, well, they have to know this makes it look terrible, that you're not a real justice system. You're exposing, you're showing, look, yeah, we are a two-tier justice system. We protect this group, we don't protect this group. And it just looks so bad. Then I realized, because in the back of my mind, and I'm sure everyone knows this, they're showing it to you. They want you to see this. They want you to see that it's a two-tier system. There is no justice for you. You have no party. Elections don't work for you. You name it. We're gonna give the illegal aliens, invaders coming into our country. They're getting ATM cards with $18,000 on them, a free house, a down payment, and the right to buy a gun. Hey, wouldn't you keep that a secret? No, they want you to know that. Because the game, like I said, I'm late to the dance. I'm probably preaching to the choir. The game is to demoralize you. That's all this is. It's not that they're that stupid. They're out to demoralize their opposition. And that's it. Because now it's back to you. It's how do we react to that? Oh, I'm demoralized now. I'm not going to vote. I don't have any faith in this. And then I just go hide in a cave kind of thing. That's not good. You can't be that person. And I don't necessarily have the answer. But what you see, okay, they're just trying to demoralize so many people. Or it's the fact that they want to push us to a point where we respond with violence. And then they could have their ultimate goal is martial law. I really think because it's a real basic one. That makes sense. Hey, let's push these people to the point where we can go in with tanks and troops and lock these people down. And, then we can turn off all elections, the churches, the whatever, shut all this stuff down. But it's not that they're I don't think they're stupid. Oh, they're showing their hand. They protect, they protect their types, their own. but yet they're holding these other people to the full extent of the law. No, this is a tool to demoralize people, because they've already done it. Because I have friends in England, and they've talked about this stuff 20 years ago, how they thought they were going to have to move. I said, what are you talking about? Because, well, we've had so many immigrants come in, and they're now in positions of power and making policy that we're just getting pushed out. 20 years ago, 20-something years ago. But anyhow, they're not exposed. They are exposing their hand, but they're doing it intentionally to demoralize the people here, the people over there. And then I think they figure what they can do next is either puts them in a position to manipulate them easier, less resistance, or gets us to react a certain way where they can now bring the law down upon us, type of thing. But it's bad no matter how you slice it. Anyhow, love you. God bless.